Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly here. Welcome. Hey, Tylak, welcome. Hey.
Hi, how are you doing, David?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right, thank you.
Good, good. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Zaire. Welcome, Zaire.
Hey, David.
Hello, hello. We'll get started shortly. This evening, we're going to go over stocks, options, and ETFs. Stocks, options, and ETFs. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly. Had a bit of a pullback today in the markets. Buy signals are still holding. Hey, Bill. Welcome, Bill.
Hey, David.
Okay, so we'll get started shortly. Hey, Peter. Welcome, Peter. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Go over stocks, options, and ETFs. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. 1 second here. All right, let's go and get started. All right. We see here, welcome, welcome. Guys, we'll get started here. Let me share my screen. Hey, Daniel, welcome.
What's up, David?
Hello. Hey, Tracy, welcome, Tracy.
Hey, David.
Hello, hello. All right. Do you guys see my trading screen here? Monster Market Tracker. You guys see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. And I just want to make sure, can you guys see my cursor moving here? You guys see my cursor?
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, okay, good, good. Okay, so as you guys know, on Thursdays we do go over equities, all right, options and ETFs. We're gonna start with the indexes here. All right, so we've got buy signals, guys, on the S&P right here. So on the S&P right here, buy signal here on the S&P. Had a bit of a pullback today. All right, so buy signal on the S&P. And as you guys know, we always follow the indexes first, then the sectors, then the stock, okay? And the NASDAQ also has a buy signal. All of the index is kind of reversed a bit today, but still holding green candles, buy signal. All right. So that's the NASDAQ. All right. Hey, Leon, welcome.
Yay, Dave.
Hello. And also the IWM buy signal here, right on this break of resistance. Couple of days of buying, and we've got a pullback here, white candle here. So we'll watch that a bit closer. We do not have a buy signal on the Dow, right? So it's the only index where we do not have a buy signal yet. Okay, so all right, so here is the Dow here. We do not have a buy signal yet on the Dow, but the other three indexes, we've got buy signals. All right. Hello, Gerald, welcome. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at the VIX. Okay, so good. It's good for the indexes that they've got all buy signals. That's good. All right. What happened to my chart here? One second here. Okay, gonna get another chart of the VIX. All right, so here is the VIX, right? Here's the VIX. The VIX was below 20. It was about 19 and change. Right now it's at 20. So we're still, you know, it's still okay, right? All red candles, okay? So we need that to come down below 20, but we'll take this, okay? But it had up, made a move up because of the selling that came in today. All right, so a little bit of selling, nothing to be too concerned about. Usually, when we get buy signals, sometimes we'll get a pullback, right? A pullback. So what we don't want are sell signals to come in. White candles are okay. We do not want red candles. Okay. We do not want red candles. All right. So just be careful with the markets. I wouldn't go too heavy. Peter, I'll get
David,
with, yes, go ahead, Peter.
Can we discuss that topic right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
NASDAQ specifically, 11 straight days of bull rally.
Yes.
The other analysts, like on YouTube, they say it's very unusual. So this is my thesis. I'll trust this rally if it pulls back to the 50% Fibonacci and then bounce off of it and continue to go higher. So I'll trust this rally. So I think it's so that's my thesis. It's like,
okay, so you say you do trust it
no,
or you do not?
I'm waiting till it becomes pulled back to the 50% Fibonacci.
What number is that on the NASDAQ?
That'll be 3 on the QQQ. It'll be 345, 344.
On the QQQ. Okay, so let me pull that up. Let me pull up the Q.
345, 349. If it bounces off that and continue to go higher, then I'll trust it.
Okay.
But for it to go straight up like this,
all right.
well, I'm trading lightly.
We should. We're not trending yet. Okay. So, but we are breaking out. We're starting to break out, trying to get into that markup phase, but we're definitely not trending yet. All right. If you guys look here, right? So the NASDAQ is at 24. So that's early. So that's 24. The S&P is at 24. The IWM is at 14. All right. And the Dow is at 19. All right. So 24, that's getting into that markup phase, kind of like in here, right? In here. But let's take a quick look at the QQQ.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come back to previous resistance and then bounce off the previous resistance.
Okay.
And then I know it's truly we're gonna go up.
All right, let's take a look here. All right.
So there was a previous resistance at 349.
Okay, so 349 would be right here. So I would
I'm
so
looking for it to come back to that level and bounce off of it to
okay.
establish a support.
Okay, so yeah, so 349 right here, we got support right here, This is where we got a high buy signal, but this is where where we really got bullish here. Okay, when it crossed the moving average. So Peter, you're watching this area right here, 249.
Yeah, I wanted it to bounce off of it to go long.
Yeah.
So I'm anticipating a pullback.
Yeah.
Fibonacci 50% from today to the previous low is about 344.
Okay, so your fib is giving you 50% retracement to 344 is 50%, or is it 349? What's 50% retracement on your fib, Peter?
Fibonacci 50% is 344.
344.
Then,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
344.
Okay.
But previous resistance was 349.
Yes. So anywhere in this area here, it should hold, right? It should hold its buy signal. Okay. The moving average is right here. So yeah, we could pull back, right? Get a nice pullback before it moves higher. I'm trying to see if it did it here. It did it before here. Here was the previous buy signal. If you guys look, here is a buy signal, right? Where is it? So here is a pullback, kind of like here. All right, pull back and then move higher. So you just might get that pullback, Peter. We just have to wait and see. So just go lightly, guys, right? We do have purpose, support, and resistance, right? So purpose, support, and resistance here. So we have to be careful, right? We have to be careful. Okay. All right. The sectors, all right. Here are the sectors here. If you guys remember, we only had one sector that was moving higher, that was energy. Now we've got more sectors here. All right, so tech moving higher, energy is moving higher again. Materials, biotech, telecom, transportation, everything is moving higher except for housing. All right, so home construction, home builders, all right, those are moving down. Okay, those are moving down. All right. So crude oil is making a move again higher, natural gas. Precious metals, all right, they are moving to the downside. All right. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but that 45,000 mark is resistance. Okay, so we needed to hold above that right there. Okay, right now it's at 45 and change, so keep an eye on it. I want to go quickly over Forex. You guys, most of your Forex pairs, your yen pairs, you guys should be out of it. All right, unless you're doing some scalping on the 30-minute. So all the 4-hour time frames have closed. Okay, so they've all closed. All right, so keep that in mind. You should be out of these. All of them gave, and these were nice runs, very good runs in these pairs. You guys can scalp it. but just be careful. All right, you can scalp it on the 30-minute. All right, let's take a look at stock boss. So we don't see any real big moves, right, in heat seeker. So everything is I guess it's kind of equally distributed, right? So here's basic materials, consumer cyclical, energy, financials, healthcare. All right, not a lot of healthcare, right, today. Services, technology. So we have a mix of everything. What we like to see is one sector that they're really pushing. All right, so in stock boss, we don't see a sector that they're really pushing. They're kind of all over the place. It's mixed. At least there are opportunities, though. There are opportunities in stock boss. Bull master, kind of the same thing. All right. There's not a single sector that's really leading the pack. We had noticed that technology was leading, healthcare and technology, and they've kind of slowed down the buying. All right. So
David, I don't have this software yet. What are you looking for to see which one's leading the pack, as you say? How do you find
well, we'll know here, Tylak. Like here, we've got, if you look at technology here, we've got about 15 technology stocks. Services, probably about 12 or so. Healthcare, 4. What we would like to see, just going down through this right here, we want to see, and you can see just at a glance, where they're buying more of one sector. So if we've got technology, let's say you've got starting all the way up here and you've got technology stocks all the way down here moving, then you know that's what they're buying. Okay. Now we can also tell here, right? So we can also tell right here, based on these numbers right here, right? These are our trending indicators. So the higher the number, the higher that group is, that sector is trending. So right now it's kind of mixed. Okay. Home builders, that's high, that's trending high at 30, but that's trending down. Okay, that's trending down. So right now,
David, I noticed that on my heat seeker shorts, most of the shorts are capital goods, construction. That's kind of strange.
Well, it's not strange. I want to.
Mean they're gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that mean?
I want to show you guys something here, and I watched this. The last housing crash, 2008. I got hurt pretty bad, and one of my neighbors was a money manager. He managed capital, and then he got hurt pretty bad too. And our kids at the time were in Little League, and so he came to the house. And we would talk a lot about trading, and we had never really followed this before, but he brought this to my attention, and so now I follow it religiously. Let me show you guys here, and this is what I watch, and I watch this just about every day. I don't think Anthony is here. Anthony's in real estate. I think, is it Anthony? But I gave this to someone. So let's see here. Time frame, a weekly time frame here. Okay. So bear with me here. Okay. So you see in shorts, right, Peter?
Yeah, a lot of them, like 8 out of the 10 shorts, are all capital goods. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah. So look at
I
this.
thought everybody was fighting for building materials.
Yeah. Look at this here. I want to put the dates on here for you guys to see. If you guys are in real estate at all, this is really good to watch. So we can follow what everyone else is doing, right? Let's do a monthly. On the weekly, we've got selling coming in. Now, this is the home construction index. So this is the US home construction index. All right. I'm going to increase the time frame here. And this works really, really well. Okay, I want you guys to follow me here. All right, so this is 2000, 2007, 2006, 2007 up in here. All right, and this was the last market crash. This was the last market crash, 2006, 2007. All right, that's the markdown phase. Now, this is the housing. All right, this is the monthly time frame. Right, I like to watch it on the monthly time frame. The daily is just too much noise. You know, if you're gonna do real estate, you're not gonna buy it every day, right? You want to see the big trend. All right, so this is 2007, 8, 9, 10 down here and so forth, all the way down to 2022. All right, so there's the markdown phase flattened out. All right, this is that bear market in housing that happened, that housing crash. And then in 2012, if you guys do any studies, you'll know that in 2012 is when things started to pick up again. All right, so prices start moving higher. All right, we over here is when, and this is really interesting, right? Over here is where we broke the all-time high of 2007. Here. So here was the high of 2007. Okay, right here is where the high was. We made a high, another high there, and we retraced a bit. All right, and then we made another high here, broke that high, got a buy signal right here, okay, and now we're all the way up here. Housing is way oversold, overbought, way overbought. So here we can listen to what's out there, but we can look on the chart here, and you guys can do this for yourself, right? It's ITB, all right? But look what's happening right here. This is what you might be noticing, Peter. Okay, here we got a white candle here, broke that moving average here. All right, so we could get some selling coming in. All right, selling coming in. If we get down to this area, previous resistance is support, right? If we get down in this area here, then we can get another move lower in housing. Okay, but just remember that we at the very top was up here, and now price is coming lower. So you will notice, go ahead, Peter.
On that weekly, if you can change it to the weekly, we're getting a sell signal on this.
Yes. The weekly right here. So yeah, absolutely.
Look at that.
Look
you know,
at
I'm
that.
a seller, so I am always, my eyes are perked up seeing this.
See, and we do want that. We want that market to come down. We absolutely want that. So we have a sell. The buy was here in this was the COVID right here, COVID, and then we got a buy signal here. Was that July 2020, right? And then we just got a sell signal earlier this month on the 4th. We got a sell signal, broke support right here. And so broke support right here. We got a sell signal. We also got a sell short signal on that same candle right here, and we're right here. Okay, so we are definitely in the markdown phase, and that's on the weekly candle. So that's pretty good. All right, that's the markdown phase on housing. Okay, so this is just good to know. If you're in real estate, if you're looking to buy property, right? If you want to see where, where you should buy, this is a good sector to watch, right? ITB is an ETF that you guys can track. Okay. All right. So we don't just want to go with the crowd and buy, right? Because prices are way overbought, way overbought. So yeah, so Peter, that's why you've seen that price action. That's why you've seen that price action. That's why we've seen that price action that are here, right? U.S. home construction, new down. S&P home builders, new down. All right. All right. ETFs, not a lot in ETFs right now. Let me see here if I see anything in construction right here. Nothing here in construction. No, I don't see anything here. For whatever reason, we haven't been getting a lot. There's utilities here. We just haven't gotten a lot from, and we track about 800 ETFs. Yeah, we track about 800 ETFs every day, and we're just not seeing a lot of ETFs right now coming through. Okay. What do you guys think about this home construction, being able to track that? What do you guys think about that? You guys think that's pretty cool? What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's cool. So you just use it as a gauge. You're using it as a gauge to just to track the market, the housing market.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and it works really well. It works really well. I don't like it on the weekly because like here you see, there's a lot of noise. But if you put it on the monthly right here, on the monthly, you can see here where the market crashed, right? Started crashing 2006. So right here was 2006, right? This came out, this came out right at 2006, this ETF. So here is where it started. Here is the crash. All right, here is where it picked up again, right? So if you were going to buy, right? If you were going to buy, this is where you would have bought, right in here. And I know people that got lucky. They weren't thinking about this. They just bought at the bottom. They were liquid. All right, they were liquid. And they weren't in a lot of assets. I was in a lot of assets. So myself and the other money manager I mentioned, we were in a lot of assets. So but if you can be liquid, right? So the folks that were liquid, right, they were able to buy in right around here. They did really, really well. They did really, really well. Okay. So it's just like anything else, right? It's buy low, sell high, right? So, but what we know is that the market now is way overbought, right? So if we get some red candles and we're starting to see that action on the weekly time frame, right? That will bring down that monthly. Okay, so if we take a look here on that weekly again, right? They're selling. Okay, they're selling. So, and they haven't been selling since look here, since 2020, right? So April of July. Let's see here. The buy signal came in July of 2020, and just this month the sellers really came back in. All right, so expect prices to come down. Expect real estate market to come down as this price action comes down lower. It's a pretty cool thing to track if you're watching real estate. I know some of our traders use this that are in real estate. All right. Anything else? Any symbols, you guys? And I got off track a bit here. Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Anything you guys want to take a look at? We can pull up.
Yeah, David, can you look at JPM, JP Morgan,
Okay.
on the daily first?
On the daily.
And break it down.
All right. Zaire, what do you want to do here?
I was looking for a short on it on a short-term basis, but I just want to, you know.
Okay. Let's take a look at, let's do this.
You think if the interest rate is going up, this bank would do better?
That's what I thought, Peter. But you know, I've been watching the banks for like 2-3 weeks now, and that's not the case.
Okay, so we do have a, what phase is this in, guys? What phase is this in?
Markdown phase.
Markdown phase, right? Markdown phase. Sell short signal came in right here at 152. Zaire, it's at 136. All right. This is a new move. So always remember when the price pulls back to that moving average, right? We get white consolidating candles and then red candles. That's usually good, a good entry, okay, to get in. There are two areas where we can get in. All right. We can get in here on the pullback of the moving average. This is on the daily time frame now, but we'll look at the smaller time frames. All right. So pull back to the moving average, white consolidating candles, red candles. That'll give you another move to the downside. Right. You can short it here, short it here. These are really good shorts if you can get in here, but your timing's got to be impeccable. Right, same thing. So same thing is happening right here. This looks very similar, right? So white consolidating candles, we got a big red candle here today. Okay, price is moving lower. So you should be it's in the markdown phase. The trend is down. Let's see here.
Zaire, is this a New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ stock?
I'm not sure, Peter.
Okay. Yeah, if the market does a pullback, it's definitely going to go down.
Yeah, you've got a sell short signal on the 30-minute, Zaire. So right here at 138 was a sell short signal. Okay, and that's a fairly recent sell short signal. So sell short signal came in. This is on the 30-minute time frame now at 138, and it closed today at 136. All right, let's see here. All right, we do not have a sell short signal on the 240. Okay, so I mean, you could, I would say, play it on the 30-minute time frame because it is a bit extended, right? I mean, it's still in a nice markdown phase here. It's still in a nice markdown phase. Let's see where you might get some support.
Zaire, are you going to go like short the stock or are you going to do a put?
Yeah, I'll do a put because
Okay.
well, it's like what it is, Peter, is like it's kind of it's like the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ is going down, most of the stock is going down. If JP Morgan is going down, most of the time the banks are following.
Yeah.
So it's like a put. I'll do a put for sure.
Yeah.
But that's the leader of all the banks for the most part.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, if you're gonna short stock, always try to think about your protection, your hedge, in case it does a like a violent rally up. I usually get a call option if it rally against me. If I'm trying to hold the short for a couple of days. That's just, I was just
Right, I got you. Most of the
your
time,
hedge, your protection.
right. Most of the time when I'm doing like puts, Peter, I try to get out by Friday. I don't keep it very long.
Okay. So Zaire, it looks good. Just I would watch your time frame. So 30, 60. You might be able to go 240. You might be able to track it on the daily too. Okay, the daily is setting up nicely. So I would definitely watch it on the daily. And what you're looking for is another move like this here. Another move like this. Get to this support. You've got some support here, not big support. All right, so you want to kind of go through that markdown phase. All right, break here, right? Break here, redistribution. All right, redistribution, get somewhere in here. You do have support at 104. Okay, so you get anywhere in here, really watch your exits. So fine tune your exits if you get anywhere in this area here on the smaller time frame to get out. Okay, because you've got support here. So you should be able to get down to this area here, kind of like this, make a move down like this. Okay, especially if the market is bearish a bit. All right. Breakthrough here, redistribution. If you break here, right, redistribution, you might get a quick move down, and then you've got to use the smaller time frames to exit. Okay, because you do have resistance here. I mean support down in this area here. Let's look at a weekly time frame. But it's a good trade. It's setting up nicely. It is setting up nicely for you. Let's see here. That's the monthly. And this is the weekly here. Okay, so the weekly, hold on. Sellers are definitely in control, pulled up a bit, and now they're coming back down. This is always good. You get that pull up, right? That retracement, and then coming back down. All right. On the weekly time frame, we've got pretty strong support at 117. Okay, that 103 is going to be right about here. So you see here, a lot of consolidation in here. So 117, right, near term, I would say 117 near term support, and then your larger support is 103. All right, so this area right here. All right, so but you could get a quick move down to play it safe. 117. That makes sense?
Yeah, David, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The last one, I remember we spoke about CCL on the H4 240.
Okay, that's Carnival, right?
Yeah, Carnival.
Okay.
On the 240.
All right. Did you trade it?
Yes, I have a call on it.
You have a call, okay. I don't know why my charts do this. All right. On the 240, where was your entry? You remember?
It was somewhere like 1950 or 60, somewhere there about.
Okay. So this is where it broke resistance, right? Here's broke resistance buy signal. That was at 1951. It's still holding. The only concern is that you got a purpose support and resistance there. So you just got to clear, this area here. So you're close, right? So you got to clear 2039, 2040. So, and you should be fine, all right, to get, let's see, here is the high. Do you know what the all-time high is on this? Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, okay, you got a long way to go. Oh, okay, 72 is the all-time high. Okay. So you just need to clear that 2040. Okay, and it looks good to clear it. It's trading near that area right now. So yeah, trading at what, 2022. So you just got to clear this resistance right here. You see that?
Yeah, I see, David.
Okay, all right. Does this help?
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey, Peter, go ahead.
Can we look at the stock long Varion, LGVN? And if you could put it on the 5-minute. Yeah, I want to discuss my mistake for today, my execution mistake.
Okay.
I had to walk away from the computer after. So in my mind, I knew what to do, but I executed poorly. And so I got in at $11.60, 200 shares. So my exit is resistance $14. So I had it planned out, but I didn't execute it poorly. So I was looking at the volume. Once I got in, starts falling to this falling wedge.
Okay.
So my imaginary stop was at 8%. I didn't want to lose more than 8%. So that's what tripped me up. And then when it hits my, imaginary stop, I was like, I got out completely. And then, and then basically I did something else. An hour later, it starts popping up and it hit $14, over $14. So I was just pissed at myself. I took a loss. It could have been a win. So that's if we can discuss. Should I have not set like 8% or imaginary stop?
Did you trade it on the 5-minute on this time frame?
Yeah, even I put it on the system. I had everything going right, but I didn't execute poorly. Amateur hour.
Okay, so so you used the 5-minute. Did you use the 5-minute for your entry?
No.
So where was your entry at?
My entry was at $11.60. I was looking at it and I was weighing. I was looking at it when I was going sideways on the first support and resistance. I was looking at it when it was $10.85. I was about to push the button, but then, you know, analysis paralysis. And then the price popped up. I was like, okay, let's get it. Because
Okay.
after I do the price target, how much I want to willing to risk, that whatnot. But I was really upset with myself. Like I knew exactly where it was going to go, and it hit that point, but I didn't execute properly.
Okay.
All because I set a 8% loss stop.
In your mind.
In my mind, I had a price $10.85 or whatever I'm going to get out. And I was looking at the volume, and the volume was falling right in the middle, that purple support and resistance. That's when I exited.
Okay. I'm going to suggest something because you trade in now. You trade in. You can watch this, right? So you're an active trader. You're basically you can day trade now, right? Because you trade in full time. When I traded downtown, this is what we did here, and the 5-minute time frame works great for that. Okay, but you need to do a side by side. Okay, and try using the daily, okay, as a reference. So do your 5-minute like you're doing now. No, this isn't for everyone because you guys have jobs and everything else, okay? But Peter, you can do this. Okay, so have the daily like this, side by side, okay? Remove the sell short signals so they don't interfere with what you're doing, because you can come back tomorrow and do this again. All right. And Johnny, Johnny is doing this, and I haven't heard from Johnny in a while. When I don't hear from traders, they're usually doing really well. Sometimes they're not doing well, but sometimes they're doing really well. This here will help you. All right. So when you find a good one like this, and this is a good one, right? Turn off your sell shorts. You're only looking for long. Okay. Put a daily time frame, just like I set it up here. Put a daily time frame on the right. All right. This is just for reference so that you know what the bigger price is doing, and then do your 5-minute here. All right. This works really, really, really well. Okay. So you've got a big candle here, right? So you know the buys are definitely in, broke that consolidation in here. You know, when they come in heavy after a small consolidation, right? Tight consolidation, you guys know they come in big, right? So big candle here on the daily. So you got a good one. You got a good one, right? Big candle here on the daily. Buy signal here. Look at this. Look what happened the last time, right? Okay. So now when you see this, and here is your 5-minute here, you're not trying to get a 8% return, right? You got green candles here. Here is a nice trade here. So you could have gotten this trade here. All right, here is a buy signal here, all green candles, yellow support and resistance, markup phase, you know, to hold it a bit longer. Okay, so the same process we use on the 240, right? Going through that markup phase, markdown phase, all of that, right? Same thing that you can do here. It's clearly in the markup phase. You've got buy signals, green candles above the moving average, right? Keep those emotions in check. Follow the price action. Okay, even on the 5-minute.
See where that white circle to tell you to get out? That's when it hit the trend line. That's when I got out.
That's where you got. Okay.
I mean, that was just my imaginary style. I wasn't going by the signals, but I was just I didn't want to take a 8% loss. And I
Yeah.
was trading in my retirement account, so I used my round trip, my last round trip of the week. And then I was like, "Effed."
Yeah, try using your system as a guide, as a good guide. Okay. But you can do this because you're now trading full time, and you can do this all day long. All right, you can do this all day. Well, have the daily as a reference, so you know what price is doing on the larger time frame. I wouldn't do the 240, do the daily. Right, the daily works really well. And then bring your 5 minutes side by side. All right, if you want a little bit more movement, right, you can do a 15-minute. So it's going to keep you in that trade a lot longer. Okay, and if you really want to hold it a bit longer, you can do a 30-minute.
I guess I'm just not, I don't have enough practice going long like this. So that's why my execution is off.
Yeah.
What was the original time frame you had, David? You would switch to 15 and 30. What was the very first one?
5 minute.
5. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 5 minute.
Because I knew the stock moves pretty quickly, so that's why I put on the 5 minute.
Yeah. Now, did you plan on trading it just intraday or?
Yeah, I was looking at a $14 profit.
Okay.
You know, from 11 to 14 and get out.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Just know that when you use that 5 minute time frame, that's intraday. So you're gonna get in and get out for that day. But I would really practice with doing this, kind of like this. Okay, you can set up a different screen for this because this works really well. And you can do it for shorts too. So what was the short we looked at? What was it? For housing, what was it? IB. Hold on one second. Here.
ITB.
ITB. So let's see if we can find a short here because you like shorts. ITB. So here, look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's turn off the longs and we're gonna turn on the shorts. All right. Okay, we've got time. So I always like whenever you guys have found a direction and you're using the system, go ahead and turn off the direction that you're not trading. Okay, so that you only get signals in the direction that you're trading. Okay, like you see these longs here, we're not looking to go long. So turn off the long, it just messes your head, messes with your, all right. So we're gonna turn on the shorts, turn off the longs. We don't want any long signals coming in. So now look at this, Peter, right? And this is on the 5 minute chart, gentlemen. All right, and ladies, look here, Peter. So here is ITB short signal came in on the daily, all right, at 74. All right, right now it's at 59, but look at this. Look at this trend on the 5 minute. The 5 minute gave a buy signal here at 63, and it's all the way down here at 59. Held the trade all the way down. No, no green candles, no white candles, all red candles. All right. So you can catch a trade on the 5 minute time frame, and boy, if it's moving, you know, you can really catch a nice move. Look at that, right? And even held it overnight, right? It didn't close today, right? It held it. This was from it. The entry was on the 330. Oh no, as a matter of fact, 329. Well, so what's that? That was Tuesday. Yeah, Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
On the
I'm gonna
five,
trade
on a,
this.
yeah, on a 5 minute.
Put-
Yeah, on a 5 minute time frame. So look for these, Peter. Not everyone can do this because, you know, you guys have other commitments. But if you're trading full time, you're at home, you can do that. All right. Okay. Any questions on this, guys? Any questions on this? What we're doing here? This is a great way to trade. Great way to trade. When I traded for the firm, that's what we did. The daily time frame to see the big direction, major direction, and then the 5 minute. Because a lot of what we did was intraday. And that 5 minute works well. Don't do 1 minute or 2 minute, 5 minute works well for intraday. But the system will keep that. If it's trending, it'll keep that. It will hold that trade. So Peter, you can look through your heat seeker, find shorts on the daily, right? Find shorts that are moving on the daily, bring in your 5 minute so you can scalp those. All right. Since you love those shorts.
Yeah, you see how I mess up on the longs, but I'm more comfortable shorting. It's just
Yes.
This is the same setup you had us do with Forex, right? Forex and crypto with the 30-minute on the left side and then the daily on the right side, basically the same thing.
Well, the
For
30,
scalping.
yeah, the 30 and the 240.
30 and 240. Okay, yeah.
30 and the 240, but you could do the same thing here. You could do the same thing. You can do a 30 and the daily. All right. The 5 minutes is just it's a lot quicker. All right. It's a lot quicker and you've got to be watching it. Okay. But I mean, this is a good example that if it catches, if you get a nice move, like two or three nice days down, right, where its price is continuing to move lower or higher, that 5 minute will hold that trade. So Peter, what was that symbol again that you went long on?
LGVN.
LGVN. So let's turn back on the let's turn on the longs, remove the shorts. Yeah, when you guys are doing this, try not to have long and shorts on the same chart. Try to just move them, and it's easy to do. All right, so Peter, if tomorrow, listen, if tomorrow you watch it, you start to see buying, you know, they're you know, tomorrow the day opens up and they start moving, you can get back in again, and then just try to stay in, right? Try to stay in as long as possible. All right, try to stay in. If you start getting a white candle, because this is on the 5 minute time frame, so it's going to hold most of your profit, right? Try, you know, because if you get a move like this, look at this candle right here, and we know that this will move, right? So if you get this could be an early move. You could get another candle like this. If you get a candle like this, a big candle like this will hold, right? This will hold. That buy signal will hold that trade all the way up on the 5 minute. Okay, so it's up to you. Play with it. Play with it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
play with it. Yeah, it's yeah. Just turn off if you're looking to go long. Turn off your short, right? Turn off your short. Keep your long if you're looking to go long, right? Because if you, let's say this closes, you can watch this, right? And you can do this Daniel, you can do this with pound yen too. Okay, so I know you're looking to just trade pound yen. All right, so if you look for a buy signal on the daily or 240, okay, buy signal or sell short. Once you get that direction, a buy signal, get your smaller time frame here and only look for buys. So turn off your shorts, only look for buys, only look for buys, and you can keep buying. So, you know, Peter, if this closes, your sell, if this buy signal here, let's say price pulls back, sells, gives your sell signal, wait, buddy, just wait, just hold on, wait for the next buy signal, okay? And then take it up again. Just wait for that next buy signal, take it up again. Remember, when you know we get a buy signal, that means there's new buyers, okay? Because you could get a move like this. You could get another move. If not, let's say you just get up in this area here, 25, that's still good. All right. Okay, so this action here, this price action here is following this price action here. Okay. All right, guys. Any questions on this? Any questions on anything? We're going to wrap up here. Any questions on anything? Okay, no questions. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to call it a night. This is good information here. Practice with this. You guys will be doing more of this. Okay, as these markets, we have to do more of this because we don't have a lot of trends. I mean, we did pretty good with the yen pairs. Okay, but you're gonna have to start doing a bit more of this type of trading, especially when we don't have a lot of big trends happening. Okay, so, and this is good. It's always good to do this. If you do this with Forex, you'll improve your skills. Your entries and exits will improve. Okay, your timing will improve, and you know, we don't always talk about scalping, but it's not for brand new traders, but most of you guys have been trading for a little bit now. Start kind of practicing this, but always remember, we want to be trading only in the direction of what's happening on the daily and 240. Okay, so buy signal here, only look for buy signals here, no shorts, no shorts, no shorts, no shorts. Okay, so if we have a sell short signal here, no buys here, only short. We're only going to trade in the direction of that movement here. All right, guys, take care. Have a great evening, and I will see you guys. We don't have a class tomorrow. We'll have another one next Friday. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Okay, take care. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Great. Thank you, David.
All right, bye.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.